I said, hey, the market kind of immune to this tariff talk right now, y'all. It's not reacting the same way. And what we done heard 2 days in a row where the market talked about tariffs, and it still went up. Because what he said, I'm gonna put tariffs, he said, he said, one thing he said, the first thing he said was, hey, if you get oil from Venezuela, I'm putting a 25% tariff on you. That affects China, that affects China, Spain, and one other country, I forgot. The market said, hey, we don't care. Then he said, hey, we're gonna put tariffs on pharmaceuticals, automotives, and something else. The market said, so what? I'm not saying that the market is just gonna run up. It still has a long way to recover. But what I am saying is, until April 2nd, they've said enough to say, yo, I hear you, bro. Watch this. The market ran up even with low consumer sentiment. Today, it came out that the consumer sentiment is the lowest it's been since 2021, pandemic days. The market still did what? Went up. Again, I'm not saying we out of the water. We got a long way to go. What the market is saying is, hey, we feel like we got enough footing. We figuring out what's going, the only thing that's going to really send us is if something serious gets said between 9, but we waiting on 8. We got enough optimism to last us to April 2nd. Now, it's not saying we're not going to have some down days. It's just saying those deep, hard 3%. We had a 3 and a 4% down day, bruh. They flushed us. They bombed us. But guess what happened? As of right now, hear me, more people are buying a dip than ever. Look at this. U.S. households are more invested in stocks than ever, and it's distorting market valuations. But even to go a little further, watch this. Over the last week, hear me here. You saw other countries get out of the U.S. markets, but you've also seen more hedge funds ease back in. I should have had the statistic. The statistic came in and said we've had at least 3 to 5% of cash move back in the market in the last week. I'm gonna show you something right quick. Give me the fear and greed index. Give it to me. Fear and greed index. Boom. Remember, we was at 13. Went from 13 to 16 to 29. You got a VIX that went from 25 to 17. It didn't get to 29, it got to 25. This was at 29, that fear and greed index. The VIX ain't never get to 29. It got to 25, then I think it pushed to 27. If it did, I missed it, but I know it got to 25 and 27. Hear me. We saw 3 to 5% cash come back in the market. Watch this. And y'all notice we've been making these posts lately that's saying, yo, the market gained something trillion because people don't, watch this. All the pages that be pushing the market lost trillions, the 3 days the market ran up, none of them ain't post how much the market made back. You know why? It is a media ploy to make you not be in the market. So watch this. March 11, ready to correct me, Sean. I can take that. March 11, the VIX, that was the day Tesla hit that was the day. That was the day Tesla fell by 15%. You sure is right, Sean. I thought it was 25. So the VIX hit 29, March 11. Watch this. We go from 29 to 17. We go from 13 on the fear and greed to 29. We go from extreme fear to fear, all on optimism. Here's what I want you to understand. As investors, we retail investors, y'all. We trappers, y'all. So watch this. When they telling us the sky is falling, I'm not looking up. When they tell me the sky's falling, I'm not looking up, I'm getting a bucket. When they tell you the sky is falling, you don't look up, you go get a bucket, because that means it's money to be made. You know why? Because if you start looking up, you're going to get hit in the face. You look up because you're going to buy into the fear. You look up because you ain't realized that you're doing exactly what they want you to do. When you look up, you're going to get hit in the eye. But the smart thing to do, get my bucket. The smart thing to do is to get my buckets. One for the air and one in my hand. Whatever I don't catch here, I'm here with it. You look up, you watching, you getting hit. The same people that's telling us, oh, it's a recession coming. Oh, it's this. Them the same people, as soon as the market turn around, they go to say, yeah, I missed out. Yeah, I wanted to buy. And then they change their tone to, oh, I'm bullish on this. You got to be ahead of the curve. You ain't managing no money but your own. They trying to, you can't afford to be fearful. You can't afford to be fearful right now. Now's the time for us to get the buckets. Yeah, listen, the market coming down. I'm looking at my formula. Yep, I'm like, hey, Trap, this the time. Listen, we don't know when the bottom is, right? But here's what I gotta do. I gotta position myself and I gotta be willing to take a little pain. It ain't time for me to sell this, sell that, sell this, sell that, panic here, get on the side. No. I ain't sell no play. If it wasn't up in March or February, I still got it. I still got it. Here's why. In totality, there's about 10 great days every year in the market, and you cannot time them. You got to be in position for them already. There's 10 great days in the market on average. You cannot time it. You got to be in position. Because if you try to time it, you already late. So I'm willing to endure. My people in the page trying to tell you, I'll be like, hey, we good, fam. Hey, chill out, we good. Now here's the thing. Some people left the Patreon because they couldn't endure. They realized, hey, this game ain't for me. And that's okay, because in order to realize something ain't for you, you gotta get in there and get punched in the face. You gotta get in there and get burnt, because you gotta realize, hey, this ain't no quick come up. But you got some people like, hey, Trap, we good, I ain't tripping. Yeah, I'm down right now, but we gonna be all right. You know why they can have that attitude? Because I got that attitude. It ain't about money. Because guess what? They down, guess what? You down 40, you down 50, you down 20, you done got a lot of that back. I'm down, I went from 1.5 million to 800,000. I ain't even changed my tone. My tone ain't changed. I'm still in there, I'm laughing, I'm joking, I'm still doing stuff, still building out. You know why? Because I know one thing, we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. We're gonna be all right. Some people gotta get cut to realize you thought it was gonna be a quick flip. You thought, yeah, I won my money. Yeah, I did this with Trap. Yeah, that's cool. I want you to win some money. But guess what? When you go through the fire, you appreciate the game. They say you gotta teach a man how to fish. Guess one of the dangers of fishing? One day you're gonna fall out the boat. That's what they don't tell you about fishing. I ain't never met a fisherman that ain't never fell out the boat before. Not a real one. I'm lying, cuz? Not a real one. Guess why? Because you fighting with the fish sometimes and you forget the latch on. You forget the strap up. You fighting with it. You fall. I ain't never met a fisherman that ain't fell out the boat before. Never, not once. guess what he also did? He caught the damn fish. He fell out the boat, or she fell out the boat, but they still caught the damn fish. They still put the fish right back in the boat, because now I ain't using the rod no more. I had to grab it with my hand. I ain't using the rod no more. I had to grab it with my hand. Get in there, because we still gonna eat. Sometimes you gotta use your hand. We still gonna eat. So you came there, you thought, yeah, we winning. I'm good. We up. Man, hey, we good. I love to see y'all win, but guess what? Guess what? When that fire come, I'm still in that joint. I ain't moving. Whether you with the Patreon or not, I ain't budging. What Leonardo DiCaprio say on Wolf of Wall Street? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.